Hello everyone, Tim Davis coming to you guys with another video. I'm going to show you guys two trades that I put on at the close of well, during the day on Friday, March 24th. After noticing pretty much a good bullish setup and some unusual option activity. Snap is one of them, and if you guys have been paying attention, government regulators, or should I say politicians, are really hammering going after TikTok in a special way. That could bode well for stocks such as Snap. Hence the reason why I believe there was a lot of bullish activity showing within the options market within Snap. Hence the turmoil that's unfolding with TikTok. So you saw a lot of options trade hand at the 12th strike that expires March 31st. That's 1 week, next week. There were 30,000 contracts traded versus just 18,000 open interest, showing some type of usual option activity setup for the 12 strikes expiring next week. And if you look at the charts, the chart showed that this could be some type of we could see follow through this. If you look at the weekly chart, it's just been in oversold territory for quite a bit. So wouldn't, all it takes is a little bump to see a little pop here, and the stock could pop above $12 in no time. Look at the oscillators in the full stochastics on the weekly chart. It's turning up. Variance percentage turning up. CCI is turning up. With price action just starting to go a little higher on this past week. Switch back to a daily chart. You'll see where price action is trying to overtake this resistance here. If you can see here, we reached this point a couple times over the past, I guess, month or so. It looks like we are trying to overtake this area, this neck area. We're trying to break through this level. So we got to see how it pans out. But the options market is showing us this possibility, as well as the chart setup, as well as the ongoing saga that the government is putting pressure on TikTok that could bode well for Snap. So I did enter this position with just straight calls that expire on next Friday, along with the unusual option activity. That's one that I wanted to point out. Second one I wanted to point out was AbbVie. This one has a pretty good chart setup for the bulls. Here's a daily chart, and same type of setup. You see how AbbVie is as high as 168.11 back in the beginning of January. Pretty much pulled back, and sort of kind of like starting to form some type of pattern, possible breakout pattern to the upside where it could challenge this 168 level. Nice green day on Friday, while this price action is in an overall uptrend. Now, if you look at a weekly chart also shows a lot of momentum to the upside, especially looking at price action. And again, see how pretty much pulled back from these highs back in that we've seen back in April of 2022, came down, pretty much formed a base. Price action rallied a bit, stopped here. Now we are ready to break out of a possible cup and handle pattern and break above this high, which is right around 160, about 165. So we could be in store for a possible breakout above that level. Look at the full stochastics, how it's starting to trend higher after hitting oversold territory. Variance percentage dipped into oversold territory. Look at this oscillator shooting straight up. CCI jumped into oversold territory with a bullish crossover there, and oscillator starting to turn up as well. So all signs bode well for AbbVie. Let's see if there's some follow through. And what I noticed in the options market, was a lot of concentration around the April 21st expirations. There was some unusual activity popping up in here, right around that 160 strike. It's April 21st, right on that 160 strike. You can see the volume is much higher than open interest, almost doubled open interest. There's a sign, some type of movement to the upside. So I jumped in here with an actual spread. Actually, I bought the 165 calls, and I bought the 160 calls and sold the 165s against it, creating a call spread. So I wanted to point those two out so you guys the setup, and that you guys know that these two are showing some bullish activity. All right, until the next video, Tim Davis here signing off. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.